Hello friends, hope all of you are doing well at home. So today we are going to learn a new lesson of class 8 and the lesson name is His Worst Moment. Did you have a worst moment in your life ever? Or do you have a worst moment now for anything that you did? So in this lesson, a child actor, he is narrating his story, or he is narrating his worst moment through this story. The child actor and his friends, they are playing a Christmas play in their school, and in that Christmas play, a child actor has to deliver a lengthy speech. Because he has to deliver a lengthy speech, therefore he has the fear. He has the fear that he may not forget the words which are there in the speech. On Friday evening, they successfully played the trial session, but in the same evening, when the time came to act in front of their parents and in front of the people, those who wanted to watch the Christmas role play, the child actor was quite nervous and he was quite fearful because he has to act in front of their parents on the stage. And finally, the child actor's big scenes came and he had to walk through the stage to the royal throne where he has to sit upon. And he walked through the stage and people, those who were there in the court, in the king's court, they bowed before the child actor because the child actor was playing the role of king. Therefore, as the child actor was walking through, the other people, the other actors were bowed before him. And he went up the stage and sit on the royal throne. And by sitting on the royal throne, he thought about something. And he thought that he would deliver the speech which he has to deliver in no time. And during that time, he got realized that he did not have the parchment with him where the important or the fateful words are written. And from the parchment, he has to deliver the important speech to the people in the court. He got realized that he did not have the parchment. That means he did not bring the parchment with him. Therefore, he got panic. He was fearful. And he did not have anyone to communicate so that they can bring the parchment to him. So finally, he got an idea in his mind and he pretended that something worrying role play is going on. Therefore, he stood up from the throne, he put off his crown, royal crown, and he took out his handkerchief and he went to the backstage and he started to polish his crown. And Miss White just off the backstage, and by watching the role play of the child actor, Miss White got anxious. She was afraid of because the acting which is being played by the child actor, which is not there in not part of the role play. Therefore, Miss White is quite afraid of the acting which is being played by child actor. And finally, he heard someone whispering from the backstage, and she is not other than the little girl of the little girl of his class. And that little girl, she asked to child actor, what is the matter? And the child actor, he described, or he said that he has forgotten to bring the parchment where the fateful words are written. Fateful means something important or significant words which are written. So the child actor has forgotten to bring the parchment to the stage. Therefore, he said to little girl that to bring the parchment. He said that, and as soon as the little girl heard, she ran to the classroom. She searched for the parchment, but she did not get. She came back to the child actor and she said, I did not get the parchment. Therefore, the child actor becomes so anxious again, and he got most fainted, because at any moment he has to deliver the speech, that important speech before the audience, saying that listen all to the speech. But by that time he did not have the parchment with him, or the child actor did not have anything for the audience to listen to. He was anxious, he got almost fainted, but he did not get the parchment by the little girl. And what is parchment? Parchment is a material which is used for writing, right? And in that parchment, an important message had been written, and that parchment is not there with the child actor or the child who is playing the role of king. Just before going to the stage, Miss White, the mentor of the child actor, she said to the child actor to read the parchment carefully, or to learn the speech properly. But by showing the overconfidence, the child actor said to Miss White that he will be able to deliver the speech. But when the time came to deliver the speech, he did not have the parchment, and he did not even learn the speech properly. Therefore, he is not able to deliver the message without the parchment. And that was the worst moment in his life. But ultimately, finally, Miss White, who was just off stage, she just called slowly from the backside and gave the parchment in the hand of child actor, and the child actor was finally saved, and he could deliver the message. And what is the worst moment? And the worst moment is the child actor did not have the parchment with him. He expected someone to bring the parchment, and the little girl ran to get the parchment in one of the class. But She came without the parchment and said to the child lector, "Which class did you mean?" Right? But at last, Miss White, who was just off the stage, he brought the parchment and gave to the child lector, and then he could successfully deliver the message. So sometimes it is because of our confidence that we fall into the trap of the worst moment. Here we can see a child lector who was playing the role of a king. Just because of our confidence, his mentor, Miss White, said to learn the speech which he has to deliver before the court or before the audience. But he said that I will be able to deliver the speech properly. But when the time came, he is not able to do so because he has not learned the speech properly and he did not even have the parchment with him. Therefore, we should not be our confidence. We should be confident because we should not be our confidence. And we should be alert and all the time while we are doing something or while we are playing a role in any role play. Then only we will not be able to fall into the trap of the worst moment. And what was the worst moment of the child? The worst moment is that the child lector, he did not have the parchment with him. And in that parchment, the important, the fateful speech or words have been written and that has to be delivered to the audience. And that was the worst moment of the child actor. So what is a piece of parchment? Parchment is a material which is used for writing, right? And fateful means something important words or something significant. So this is something for today and we are going to wind up this session. Thank you so much.